I don't know who needs to hear this morning, but someone does. And if it was you, shoot me a DM on Instagram and be like, Sophia, it was me. If you want to make money on social media, you need to be willing to be cringy. I mean, cringier than feels comfortable. Okay? Are you ready to learn about how feeling uncomfortable will make you the most money? Buckle up, because everyone, welcome to Social Equity. I'm your host, Sophia Spallino, and I'm so glad that you're here. I am always teaching you how to build a profitable personal brand and get into the right mindset, because being an entrepreneur is so different than just being a regular person. Like, no offense, regular people out there, y'all don't have to be thinking about what's next in your business, because your boss is going to hand you an assignment. You're going to wake up, you're going to go to your desk, and you're just going to do the thing. Or you bring a new business and people on your team are doing the same thing, right? You have someone to collaborate with and it's just whatever. Guys, if you're listening to this, that ain't your life. You're sitting here. What time is it for you? It's 6 a.m. You're listening to a motivational podcast because you're always building your business. You are thinking ahead, what's next? You're on the leading edge, learning what's new on social media. That's why you work with me. That's why you listen to me, because you want to know what's up. You're wanting to stay plugged in because you know that you have to be the best you can be, and you have to be the most you can be to sell on social media. So why do I say if you want to make money, you need to be cringe? Well, you got to be willing to look different. You have to be willing to put yourself out there, and not just once. You got to be willing to put yourself out there every single day, even on the days where you don't want to show up. You've got to show up for your audience. You have to sell every day. You have to perform every single day. Now, there's days where you might not feel good. Okay, whatever. I hope you have your content bank stocked up, because there's really no excuses. You've got to show up in some way, shape, or form if you want to sell every single day. Are your doors open? Do people know your doors are open for business? They really can't if you're not posting. Now, people say, well, that's not a very passive way to live. Well, to be honest, making a living isn't passive. In fact, some of the people closest to me are real estate entrepreneurs, and everyone would assume their life is so passive. But in reality, there's a lot of management involved, even if you have management teams in place. Nothing is passive. Don't buy into the bullshit. Now, there's ways you can make your life more passive by batch creating content and having things to post. Right now in my life, I don't have a specific content calendar. I have a strategy and I have a content bank, and what I feel led to post that day, I post. And I hope that you're doing this, because if you can stock up a content bank, then there's no excuses. Now, you might be saying, well, Sophia, that's not cringy. No, what's cringy, what feels weird, some people, is selling every single day. And that's just because maybe as a kid, you were taught to be seen and not heard, and to maybe be quiet and don't ask for much. And maybe it was something you recognized really quickly when you asked for something, or you presented something to someone in your life that you weren't celebrated. And you have to get past the childhood trauma of not being accepted, of being rejected, of not being liked, of not being accepted when you put out a bid for an emotional connection. All of these things that we learned as a kid, we've got to unlearn in order to be a success on social media. I wouldn't be making the money I make today, anywhere from $15,000 to $40,000 a month, without being willing to be cringy. So what I mean by that is selling. What I mean is getting up every single day with confidence and telling people why they need to hire you as their coach or as their service provider. And if you're influencing, why they should follow you, showing up as an entertainer in your highest alignment. And at the end of the day, we're all a little bit influencers. If we're putting ourselves out there, we're influencing someone. So we've got to be very comfortable with using our face. You can't be afraid of showing up every single day in your story and selling, Maybe you're very confident in what you have to sell, but telling people about your offer feels weird, feels icky. Well, let me take this away from you, this feeling away from you right now. If you don't share, you're going to be poor. If you don't sell, you're going to be poor. Now, selling is sharing. If you don't sell, it's a disservice. You're gatekeeping your offer, the way you can change someone's life, the way you can save them time and money in their business if you're supporting them. If you don't sell, this is a disservice. If you don't sell, you cannot profit from your purpose. And I need you to make this a mantra. If I don't sell, it's a disservice. If I don't sell, I can't profit from my purpose. And every day you wake up knowing, giving yourself permission to sell and be excited about what you have to sell about. And then you might think, well, I'm doing really good. Well, if I sell every day, won't people think I'm a little needy? No, I make excellent money, and every day I show up and sell because I want more leads, because I want this momentum to keep going, because I'm proud of what I do and I know it's going to help people. Do you understand? The better you're doing in your business, the even more effortless the selling should be, because you're very confident in your product and you're confident in your system and your workflow and your structure of your business. So you're able to take on more people. So selling should feel so good. It should feel so good. And another reason selling on social media, you've got to get past the cringe, is because if you care what anyone in your hometown thinks, it's going to be a struggle for you to make money on the internet. That is a small town mindset, because our parents' generation, granted, I know I help many of you beautiful women in your 40s and 50s. I am a 31-year-old woman, just for context. But our parents, they saw super Walmarts become a big thing, right? But they also saw very small general stores whenever they were young children. And when they went to a small general store, there probably wasn't a million different options for bread like there is at Walmart, where you can now buy like the fancier organic stuff, and then you can buy the cheapest of the cheap private label stuff. Like, there's so many options. Well, the truth is, we're not marketing in the same way that we would market if we were Walmart. We're not selling to a small town. We have the whole internet in front of us. The world is your oyster, baby. So you're not trying to tell everyone all the different breads you sell. Oh, wait, and you can also get electronics here too. No, we're not doing that, okay? You are speaking to one ideal customer, and that ideal customer doesn't have to exist in your hometown. You can reach that woman, that avatar, that ideal customer with her specific needs in any city, state, country. You are not limited. So hone in on who she is and target only her. You're not here to sell the bread and the electronics and the fish and the cheap cuts of meat. Okay? That's not who you are. You're not a Walmart entrepreneur. You are a luxury market girl. Like the bougie little places where you just go pick up the pre-made food and specialty cuts of meat and only fresh caught seafood. Do you hear me out? Sometimes I feel like my brain is just whoosh. I don't know if you guys know this, but I've been dealing with POTS and lupus symptoms, and it's getting better and better every single day. But sometimes I still have brain farts. So I'm like, do you hear me out? What I meant to say is, do you understand me? Are you picking up what I'm laying down? But seriously, you've got to look cringe to the people in your hometown, because you're not selling to the people in your hometown. The old style small town mindset is sell to everybody. Grab every customer you can. Not when you're a female entrepreneur on the internet. The big money mindset is sell to the one. Sell to the one, speak to the one, communicate to the one, let your marketing speak to her. Now, somebody listening to this who is far advanced in their journey needs to hear how can they narrow down their offer? How can they narrow down their messaging to be even more specific to who she is? Who is the ideal woman you need to work with? What are her daily habits? What is her problem? What is she Googling late at night? What is keeping her up? Why does she need you? And why are you the one to solve her problem? Because when you're willing to speak to her and get cringy and show up every day and talk to her and nurture her and sell to her, you're going to sell a lot more. And if you need more help growing your brand on social media, calling in your ideal client, and getting new leads through social media, I know I can help you. I help women go from 0 to 5K a month to reaching heights of 10, 15, 20K a month, wherever you're at in your journey. If you're starting from 0 and trying to hit your first 5 or 10, or you're already at 10 and you want to get to 20, I know I can help you. There's a few incredible ways to work with me. First, you can join the Profitable Personal Brand Membership. I would love to work with you and invite you into a community of women who are thriving, lifting each other up, where we don't just have courses that you consume that are pre-recorded and boring and outdated. No. I get on live every single week and I coach you in real time. And it is a powerful container. So if you are ready to get to that next level in your business and you are hungry, you are tired of posting without strategy, and you want to know exactly what it's going to take to get to where you want to be, join the Profitable Personal Brand Membership. I tongue twist myself with that one. I cannot wait to coach you. The second way to work with me is by booking a one-on-one breakthrough session. I know with just 1 hour that you give me, we are going to help you see the holes in your business strategy, and you'll be able to make more money and attract more clients. And the third way you can work with me is by applying to be in my one-on-one exclusive VIP container. The container, I only accept 1 to 2 clients per month in, where you work with me every single day. You have access to me through Voxer, and we have a weekly coaching call. It is an intense container, but you will see results. Right now, there is a wait list, and if you feel led to work with me in VIP, you'll want to shoot me a DM or an email and request an application. Okay. I am so glad that you're here. Now go out and build the brand of your dreams, because baby, you deserve the brand of your dreams. There is nothing that you cannot do, but you've got to be willing to sell. You've got to be willing to be uncomfortable. You've got to be willing to show up. It's time to stop spinning your wheels, trying to build your brand alone on social media. I'm Sophia Spallino, the host of Social Equity, and I can't wait to give you the first steps to go from 0 to 5K months and advance to 10 to 15K months. Or if you are already hitting 6 figures, the strategy to hit your next level. Here's why you should lean in and listen to the social media secrets, sales tips, marketing strategies, and mindset hacks that I share. After over 8 years in the industry, amassing over 350,000 followers across platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as hosting a top charting podcast and helping powerful women build purposeful, profitable personal brands, I want to help you build your dream business that makes real money, leveraging the power of a personal brand on social media. Because you're ready to quit wasting time on content that isn't working and start bringing in the money you deserve as a purpose-led coach or service provider, sharing your gifts with the world. For a limited time, I'm giving away your first steps to go from 0 to 5K months and advance to 10 to 15K months. If you're serious about taking real action and creating real impact with your business, grab my free guide to set yourself up for business success in less than 1 hour. Just go to the link in the show notes. And for more free support, join me on Instagram Live for Content to Profit live trainings. And if you're tired of posting without maximal profit, then you want to join the Profitable Personal Brand Coaching Membership. I designed this coaching membership for female coaches, service providers, and entrepreneurs who want to be known for purposeful work and build an extremely profitable personal brand on social media without wasting time. Can you imagine if your revenue doubled or tripled with the help of strategic social media? Because I want to help you create content and business strategy that gets you to consistent $10,000 to $20,000 months. So if you're stuck at generating less than $5,000 a month in revenue from social media, this is the membership for you. If you're committed to taking action in just 3 months to a year of working with me, your life and business could never be the same. And if you need one-on-one support, whether you're a novice at creating or you're feeling stuck, hitting a plateau in a business that once had consistent revenue and needs strategic consulting to get to your next level, you can book a private breakthrough session with me. If you feel yourself come alive and get excited to take radical responsibility for building your own social equity, your personal brand that no one can take from you, leave a 5-star rating with a kind review wherever you listen to podcasts. Be sure to share the show with a powerful woman you know. And remember, with a positive mindset and a profitable personal brand, all things are possible. So get up and go get what you want.